But would U.S. forces defend?
In the interview, the president did say that the U.S. will keep to its more than 40-year-old policy on Beijing-Taiwan relations, viewing it as an internal matter and not committing to any action it would take. But then the president was asked pointedly by CBS anchor Scott Pelley, what if Taiwan were attacked?
But would U.S. forces defend the island?
Yes, if in fact there was an unprecedented attack.
After our interview, a White House official told us U.S. policy has not changed. Officially, the U.S. will not say whether American forces would defend Taiwan, but the commander-in-chief had a view of his own.
So unlike Ukraine, to be clear, sir, U.S. forces, U.S. men and women, would defend Taiwan in the event of a Chinese invasion?
Yes.
So was the president saying out loud what the U.S. position really is? We asked Joint Region Marianas Commander Admiral Benjamin Nicholson that. The admiral had just delivered a lengthy speech at a judicial conference on the Chinese threat to our region.
Well, I did not see the interview, so I'm not sure about what's going on. I did read a little bit in the press this morning. So right now, I really don't have much of a reaction to that because I don't know anything behind it. All I can tell you is that anytime the United States does anything here in the region, somehow we get involved in that. I have not seen anything about a change in policy on what our stance is or anything like that, so I really just don't have much of a comment on that interview.
And while the White House did try to walk back what the president said, it did open the door to what could happen.
If there was the need for a response, I imagine that Guam would play a major role in that.
Anytime the U.S. military does anything in this region, Guam plays some part of a role. As you know, Guam is a major staging base for us for humanitarian assistance, for disaster relief. We practice these things all the time. We practice other sort of operations here from Guam, but anytime we do anything in the Western Pacific, Guam is involved one way, shape, or form.
In his speech before the Pacific Judicial Council Conference, the admiral laid out some specifics of previous and current Chinese strategy in the region. This includes employing economic and military influence over smaller countries, further evidence of the ever-increasing importance of the Indo-Pacific. For KUAM News, I'm Nestor Lecanto.